Hello, my name is Mary Jo Olson, and this presentation is a summary of a career field research paper that I wrote for academic planning and career foundations class that I'm taking at Winona State University. The assignment for the research paper was to choose a career that I was particularly interested in, and then to address 12 topics that related to this career. And then in addition, I was to choose 4 other careers, 2 in the same cluster area as the first, and 2 in a completely different cluster area. And also research those 4 careers and address the 12 topics that related to those 4 careers. So the 12 topics that I needed to address in the research paper were work tasks and activities, appropriate college courses or majors, physical demands, working conditions, job-related interests, required knowledge, career preparation for a particular job, hiring practices, wages, employment outlook, advancement opportunities, and current job listings. So, this is brief. It doesn't cover everything that's covered in the paper, but just some of the highlights, as these 12 topics relate to the position of postmaster. That's the position that I chose because that actually was my career, which I'm now retired from. But I have quite a bit of knowledge of that job. I worked at it for 8 years and 24 years with the Postal Service. Some of the work tasks and activities required of a postmaster are sorting and processing mail, managing post office boxes, selling products at the retail counter and managing customer complaints, selecting and training employees. The physical demands, you must be able to lift at least 70 pounds. That's a requirement for anyone who's hired by the Postal Service. You need to be physically active or be able to stand for long periods of time. You need finger dexterity to be able to sort the mail and box the mail. And the working conditions, you need to have the ability to meet strict deadlines and make quick decisions, and the ability to create goals and tasks without supervision. As far as a college degree, there is no degree required for a postmaster. All postmasters are hired internally, so you're already in the organization when they post the positions. But one of the prerequisites is that you have been an officer in charge, meaning you're the acting postmaster at least one office before you'll be placed in the position of postmaster. You must be a United States citizen. Everyone who's hired by the Postal Service must be a U.S. citizen. Some of the required knowledge would be expertise in personnel and human resources, also customer satisfaction, and good use of the English language. And as far as career preparation for a particular job inside the organization, if you want advancement, you just need to get work experience and on-the-job training to advance to a higher level position. The job-related interests for a postmaster, some of the things are leading people and making many decisions, having a set work routine, working with concrete details, dealing with practical problems and solutions, and hands-on tasks. The hiring practices, employment outlook, etc. are a little different for a postmaster than they are for some other jobs. The Postal Service hires from the public, but you can only apply for a job with the Postal Service online at USPS.com under careers. Veterans are given preference over anyone else. They're given extra points in hiring. The salary for a Postal Service the median in Minnesota is $28.57 per hour, which is above the state median wage. The career of postmaster is actually in decline at the moment. Postmasters who retire or move to another position are not being replaced by other postmasters. So it's not a career with a good outlook for the future, and there will be limited opportunities for advancement. As far as current job listings, there is no public listing of postmaster positions. As I said before, it's all done internally. So you wouldn't know that there was a job opening as postmaster if you were just submitting to the public. It's all internal to the organization. This is a picture of the ACT World of Work map, and this divides careers into categories kind of by their description. And the postmaster position is in the administration and sales part of this map under management. Another career that I chose was event planner, also in the same area, and under marketing and sales, also in the same cluster area, real estate agent. So I chose event planner and real estate agent out of the category administration and sales. Then I went completely to the other side of the spectrum to science and technology in the yellow area. And under engineering and technologies, I chose the occupations of drafter and landscape architect. So those were the 4 other positions that I addressed in my paper. And again, I had to research the 12 topics relating to those positions. And there isn't time to go over everything, but there are a couple areas where all 5 careers kind of came together with the same job description. Under working conditions, all 5 jobs needed, the people in those positions needed the ability to meet strict deadlines and make quick decisions, also the ability to create goals and tasks without supervision. And in the area, in the job-related interests, all of those positions have a set work routine, working with concrete details, and dealing with practical problems and solutions and hands-on tasks. In the comparing wages and the employment outlook, all of the 4 other careers besides postmaster, the wages are at or above average. The lowest being the real estate agent at $18.82 per hour average. And the employment outlook also for all of the other 4 positions show projected growth. The event planner and landscape architect show growth above average of 11%. So they're growing careers. So in conclusion, I would just say that my career with the Postal Service was a good one for me, and I worked for the Postal Service as a postmaster during a time when it was an up and coming job to have. But at the moment, the outlook isn't great for that position, so if I were in the job market now, I would be looking in one of the other 4 areas that I researched.